In this session, I want to explain about Extrude and Loft command. Before Extrude command, I want to draw a shape with line and polyline. Now with polyline. This shape draw with line and this shape with polyline. Now Extrude. Creates a 3D solid from an object that encloses an area or a 3D surface from an object with open ends. Objects can be extruded orthogonally from the plane of the source object in a specified direction or along a selected path. You can also specify a taper angle. I specified the objects to extrude. This one. And this one. Press the tab. Direction, path, taper angle, extrusion. Height of extrusion. Extrudes selected objects along the positive or negative z-axis. The direction is based on the UCS that was current when the object was created, or on the original UCS of the most recently created object. Direction specifies the length and direction of the extrusion to specified points. Path specifies the extrusion path based on the selected objects. The path is moved to the centroid of the profile. Then the profile of the selected object is extruded along the chosen path to create solids or surface. For example, this one. You can see the difference between extrude with line and polyline. You can delete this surface, but in polyline you can't do it. And now taper angle. Taper angle specifies the taper angle for the extrusion. Positive angles taper in from the base object. Negative angles taper out. The default angle 0 extrudes a 2D object perpendicular to its 2D plane. All selected objects and loops are tapered to the same value. Specifying a large taper angle or a long extrusion height can cause the object or portions to the object to temper to a point before reaching the extrusion height. For example, 30 for angle. angle of temper, specifies the temper between -90 and +90 degrees. Or you can specify 2 points. Specify the temper angle based on two specified points. The taper angle is the distance between the two specified points. Or drag the cursor horizontally to specify and preview the taper angle. You can also drag the cursor to adjust and preview the height of the extrusion. The dynamic input origin should be placed on the extruded shape on the projection of the point of the shape. When you selected the extruded object, the position of the temper grip is the corresponding point of the dynamic input origin on the top face of the extrusion. And the expression enter a formula or equation to specify the extrusion height. Now I want to explain about Loft command. Creates a 3D solid or surface in the space between several cross-sections. Creates a 3D solid or surface by specifying a series of cross-sections. The cross-sections define the shape of the resulting solid or surface. You must specify at least 2 cross-sections. Loft cross-sections can be open or closed, planar or non-planar, and can also be edge sub-objects. Open cross-section creates surfaces and closed cross-section creates solids or surfaces, depending on the specified mode. For example, you should select cross-section in lofting or tree. And another one or with this one. Point, join multiple edge mode. Point specifies first or last point of the lofting operation. If you start with the point option, you must next select a closed curve. Join multiple edges handles multiple end-to-end edges as one cross-section. Mode controls whether the lofted object is a solid or a surface. On solid surface. Or path, specify a single path for a lofted solid or surface. Point. Path cross-section only setting. The path curve must intersect all planes of the cross-section. Cross-section only creates lofted objects without using guides or paths. Settings display the loft setting dialog box. You can change these parameters. In the next session, I want to explain about revolve and sweep command.